What's up? What's up? What's up? This your boy JG back with another video on music tips and reviews with JG. Appreciate y'all for watching a new episode of music tips and reviews with JG. Always appreciate the support. Also, if you want to support my channel, $ JGillsVA. Appreciate y'all for watching. And so tonight, I saw the Whitney Houston I Want to Dance with Somebody movie. So I want to do a review about it because it's, pertaining to music. And, she's known as the voice. She was known as the voice, and it's sad, the way her life had ended, so abruptly. She still was young. She was 48 years old when she passed away. She beat a lot of records. She won more awards than the Beatles, number ones. Just a whole lot of accolades that she had accomplished because of her voice. She started off, and I love that they really started from, when she first started, singing, being in the church. Her mother was a great singer as well. She sung for many people. And show her roots in New Jersey in the church. A lot of artists, started their foundation in the church. And I love the way they started it. They started off, kind of starting the beginning of her famous performance, the American Music Awards in 1994. That supposed had been one of her stellar performances. And as far as the movie is concerned, I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of hesitant of watching it from seeing the movie, going to see the movie, because of the trailer. I was, first impression, I was like, she don't look like Whitney Houston. She looked more like Angela Bassett or somebody else to me. But and I heard and I saw her on interviews, and she's from England, and so that was kind of another turn off. I like, why they getting these foreign people to play biopics of American greatness. But I'm glad I saw it. It's way better than I thought it would be. The movie, I think they played it safe on a lot of parts of the movie. They didn't get too deep into certain subjects, as far as her drug use. They did show her, she did have those problems that everybody already knew. That's, they said that's part of why, things in her life went the way it was. That was a big part of, the controversy and the things. And I'm glad they really emphasized, and they had a line, she told Bobby that you wasn't the fault of me on these drugs. I did it way before you did. So I think that was a good part. I'm glad they put that in there, because a lot of people thought that Bobby Brown was the first one that introduced her to drugs. So I'm glad they emphasized those things. It was so many great parts. Clive Davis coming to the club and hear her sing Greatest Love of All, and that's an amazing song. I always loved that song, Greatest Love of All. And it really emphasized a lot of her hits that she created over her career. Bobby Brown, the person that played Bobby Brown, he was good. He looked like him too, and he had the persona and the way he talked and stuff like that. One small problem I had with it is it's like they kind of went back and forth, in the timeline of her life. The way she was dressed, her hair, it was kind of confusing at times, but you kind of got the gist because of, what they was talking about in the settings that was going on. But sometimes it felt like it was kind of back and forth, and I loved the Star Spangled Banner part. I love that part. But going back to the beginning, I got so much to say. I ain't write anything down, just coming off the top of my head on how I felt about the movie. I didn't know they was gonna go deep like they did into the Robin and Whitney relationship, but they really showed that, in spite of, Whitney wanted to not show that part of her, that she was rooted in the church, in the church there against, the homosexual thing. And I think, it kind of took a toll on her, because that's all people talked about, is that she's gay and stuff like that. But but it still showed the true love they have for each other, Robin and Whitney Houston. That even though Whitney wanted to, be married, have a family, that over time that Robin will understand. And I like that they showed that even though, she did marry Bobby, her and Robin, Whitney and Robin still had a close knit relationship. And I love the show. They showed the relationship between Whitney Houston and Clive Davis. They had a close relationship, from the beginning. And showed that Clive Davis had offered, great deals to her, because he had so much faith. I love that he had so much faith in Whitney Houston and her voice, because truly she's she's like the greatest voice of all time I've heard. Cause I remember, even watching the movie, you get chills, because, she lip synced, the actor, she lip synced throughout the whole movie, as far as the singing is concerned. But her mannerisms, the actor, Naomi, her mannerisms, the way she talked, she did an incredible job. The acting, even though some of the actors didn't look like the actual people, they really act. The acting skills was very good in this movie. The guy that played Clive Davis, he was good, and they really showed a lot of performances. I like that, and I like that they showed the good side of Whitney Houston. The bright, sides of Whitney Houston. And I like they kind of touched everything. I like that they touched, they reached, everything, as far as the movie is concerned. And so let me know what you thought about the movie. I saw it today. I was very surprised, honestly. It was better than I thought it would be, because everybody's, how they talks about, what's going on. And I did have a rating, but now I feel like I need to change it, because I felt it was pretty good. It was pretty good. So my rating, and I think it's just the whole thing of it coming out. It wasn't a whole lot of promotion like I thought it should be. Talking about the greatest, singer or vocalist of all time. I feel it should have been more promotion, more push. Because even when I went to the movie, it wasn't even that many people in the movies. And so I think it's just the placement of the time. They put it out. And as far as, the promotion of the movie. And I think a lot of people was turned off because she didn't look like Whitney, but her acting was like Whitney. I think that's the main thing. People should, really go and see the movie, because you'll be surprised, how great the actors and actress were in the movie. And I think she did a tremendous job on the movie, the Whitney Houston movie. I think she did a good job as far as the movie is concerned. And so my rating, it was good. It was good. I think it should have been pushed more. And I think my rating is going to be, because it won't bad, and it won't like the best. Like I said, it's a little bit better than Lifetime type stuff. So I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 10. I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 10. At first I said 6.5, but it was good. You know, you really was into the movie. You know, I was really into the movie. Like I said, the acting was very good. You know, every actor and actress was very good. Even the father. You know, he found out that he was taking a lot of money, using a lot of money, trying to take over. You know, stuff like that. And she had a fight. You know, even to the time he was, you know, about to pass away. You know, they had some issues back and forth as far as the contracts and you know, spending of her business as a you know, a superstar. And so yeah, let me know what you thought about the movie. Like I said, I gave it a 7 out of 10. Gave it a 7 out of 10. So yeah, let me know. You know, give me your comments. Give me a thumbs up or thumbs down if you like my review. Also, give me, you know, what you felt about the movie if you saw it. You know, if you haven't seen the movie, tell others, you know, don't watch this because it's kind of like a spoiler. But appreciate y'all for tuning in. This been another video from your boy JG. All right, peace.